So Aisha, you're, as we kind of laughed about, younger than most of us here.
Yeah.
So I just want to talk to everybody a little bit about, like, more so growing up, not just like how weird and crazy we might have looked in high school, but kind of just like things in general. Like we touched on jobs and information and how easy accessible everything is now, and may have been more so for you, Aisha, than it maybe was for us.
For sure.
Like, for example, like, I don't know about you guys, but studying in school, like, I lived from Wikipedia. And like, now I know that's not like an option because it's mostly wrong. But like, what, I don't know, like, what did you guys kind of go to?
That was like the main source of info for us, though.
Yeah,
it really
it's what we
that
had,
big.
and it was some guy in like his 30s
Yeah.
typing in, "This is real."
Is right.
Yeah.
Well, you also probably had more information available to you just as like your body was changing. Like
Yes,
we
I
only
do.
have
I had a
like
question
just
about
in
it.
Google like what's coming out of me right now.
What's happening to me?
Okay, no, definitely I was still like
WebMD.
I was gonna say this.
Something's
is the birth
coming
of
out of
WebMD.
me. What is it? What do
Or
I do?
Like Google, what is this?
Ask
Like,
Siri,
yeah.
right? Like she's a chick.
Okay,
she would know.
No. I still asked my friends. I was still like, how do you put in a tampon when you're in middle school? Like we didn't like 100% Google everything.
You were in the bathroom with YouTube.
No.
How to put on a tampon.
Little cartoon
no.
videos playing. It's very
Oh my
descriptive.
Man, when I was in high school and younger, like my sister is almost 10 years older, so I had her as like a
Yeah, that's
you know,
That's
like I
nice.
could ask her a lot of things, and
that
I
is
guess
good.
it depends if you have older siblings or not. 'Cause that's
and if you're close with them.
Yeah.
because I think about even parenting, like
Yeah.
before you would ask your mom or grandmother, that's it. Now we
Yeah.
have the internet. And so
Yeah.
I remember
Which is good and bad.
in high
Good and
school, a
really
friend of
bad
mine didn't know how to
sometimes.
use a tampon, so I'm like on the other side of the door, being like
Explain
trying
that.
to describe what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah.
It's
I'd be
just,
bad at that. I'm horrible at describing things. I'd be like, you just do it.
put that thing there and do this.
Yeah.
Not
Terrifying
describe, let's
experience.
not make a how-to video.
Yeah. Be like, you know, you just do it. I don't know how else to tell you about that.
I will. Okay, I have to say my piece on this though. Like,
Yeah.
sorry, teacher moment, but just the curriculum not changing is. I'm not
Yes.
going to say much because
Yeah.
I
You
can't. But personally, just speaking as me, Kiki. Yeah, like the internet's there and that's great, but I still think you need the right person
Yeah, sure.
intervening that info
Yeah.
and delivering it, because if it's not, like, it's great that you can access it, but that doesn't mean you understand it.
Yeah.
Kids can access anything they want nowadays. That doesn't mean they fully get what it means. So
Or the risks involved of whatever they're researching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the curriculum still needs to get
Evolve.
there, yes, as
Yeah.
it should have. But I mean, you need a parent or a teacher or a mentor, like somebody who has a student's best interest at heart. That's
Yeah.
what teachers and mentors and parents do, helping deliver that information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great that they can access it, but like, who is actually going to answer those rebound questions that are going to be like lined up in their head? Like, okay, so that's how you do it, but like, what if this, or like, well, what if I feel this way, or what if so and so had a different experience? Like,
Yeah.
then whose job is it to help them? So that's all I'm going to say about that. But
I agree.
Yeah.
Like having person-to-person connections.
you need it still.
When you're going through all of those weird stages growing up,
Yeah.
especially, and past that, but especially in those primal years of your life.
Yeah.
You know, that creates like better neural connections in the brain when you're having somebody explain something to you in person or show you or talk about it, and you're with other people, you're with
Yeah.
an in-person support system. Because when you're just Googling things,
Yeah.
like you said, there's going to be always rebound questions, and it's not going to feel as personal, and you're not going to get a
Yeah.
better understanding.
Like identifying with
Yeah.
someone who's like, yeah, I did it. So let me
Exactly.
tell you, like, you know,
Yeah.
you might feel this way or something like that. You still
Yeah.
need that human to human part.
It's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I even think for like health, if you took health until the end of high school, you learn a lot in that last like grade 12 health class.
Yeah.
If you didn't take it, you're not getting it.
You didn't get any of that info.
Yeah.
I remember I took it, and then the videos we watched, people literally passed out.
I
in
remember
our class
Gen Science
for, like,
birthing
the
video,
miracle birth video, whatever it was.
But that just goes to show you how naive people are because the education's not being delivered properly quite yet.
Yeah.
Well, how do we, I've had this big question in my mind because I still don't fully understand as everything's evolving in our society and as people are more comfortable with being bisexual, with being gay, with being lesbian, whatever it is, you know, how does that evolve in the curriculum? And that's what I'm still kind
Who's answering their questions?
Who's answering their
Because
questions?
it is still very male-female.
But
which
it
is
should
not
also
cool.
be who's answering the straight kids' question about the transgender community.
Because right?
Like,
Need to be educated so that they're not
everyone
ignorant.
needs to be educated. It's just like men should be educated on feminism.
everybody.
Men should be feminists.
Yeah.
It should. Everybody needs to be educated on it by an unbiased party.
Yeah.
Information only, no opinions.
Yeah.
I agree,
And
because I'm
making
still
it
confused
like an
sometimes.
okay space to talk about it. Like, feeling like you can bring it up and ask questions and learn more about it.
Yeah, and I think that's hard too when you're in high school or like late elementary school, I guess, is that like it's hard to ask questions in general because your peers usually are kind of jerks.
Yes.
And as soon as you open your mouth, they're like, oh.
Even
or
though
like,
they
make
want to
fun
know
of
too.
you.
But nobody wants to be the person to say it.
Exactly.
Because kids
So
are
then-
not there yet. They're not developed. They're not mature enough for stuff like that yet.
So then people get scared. And I think too, if it's somebody that is like struggling with their sexuality or whatever it might be, they're already going to feel like they can't ask that question because people are probably already either picking up on it and making fun of them for it or like they're just not ready necessarily for people to think that way of them, and I think it just makes it even harder. Like it's hard because the internet is like that place where no one needs to know, right? Like you just go and it's like anonymous and you do your thing and you look it up.
Search history.
But like
no one
it's
has
true
to
you
know.
don't have somebody actually sitting there talking to you about it unless you find a pen pal on the internet.
That too.
That can be dangerous, though.
Not on the internet.
When we were young, we had the chat rooms. And those were not safe places.
No, they weren't.
No, it's funny too because I think about this a lot actually, and how like now on the internet, we will literally post every bit of information about us, right down to our location where we are when we took that picture.
It's
and
terrifying.
like 12 years ago, it would have been like, oh, I can't possibly let somebody like see the background of my house. They might know where it is and come kill me.
I know.
If you think someone came to your door and said, like, who are all your friends? Who are all your family? How old are they? Where do you go with them on the weekends? Like, you would not disclose that.
No.
What's
But
your
you do
birthday?
willingly.
But the internet, it's like, hey guys, we're here with the Fresh Talk.
My house is empty right now. We're on vacation.
That is where the naive comes in when they like don't even
Careful.
understand what they're doing, the potential dangers when they do that. Because why wouldn't you tell the entire world that your parents are away?
One of the scariest things that happened for me being on, I guess, the other side, there was a period of time where I co-founded an app with a woman in San Francisco, and it was targeted for teenagers. It was kind of like, which is better, this or that? Like, what should I wear? This dress or this dress? And then we did an online contest. And then we're like, oh, okay, this is how you do it. And we picked a winner. And then we asked, oh, what's your address so we can send you a Sephora gift card? She's like, oh, I don't think my mom would like that. She was 6 years old on Instagram with her own account.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
As soon as we found out, we just said, we did not know your age. We're sorry. We no longer can contact you. But that's so scary.
That took an emotional turn for me because I was like,
I didn't think you were going to say that. I thought you were going to say she was
yeah.
like, no, I'm not going to share. And I'd be
know,
like, yeah, girl.
I was like that too. I was like, so
She's
cute.
6.
And then I was like, 6.
I mean, good thing I was on that side, but think of who else was there.
I did not have the internet when I was 6. Maybe. Nope. Dial up? Nope.
No.
I don't know.
Some Apple device to have Instagram, 'cause that was 2 years ago.
That's scary. And that's where, like, you know, parents really, it's a whole new generation, and parents really need to be, in my opinion, not that I am a parent, but in my opinion, I feel like parents really need to crack down on the whole technology thing and safety with technology.
Yeah, because it's like a new volume in the encyclopedia of parenting.
Isn't that in the new curriculum? It has to do with online safety, cyberbullying, and things like that.
Supposed to be in the
Yeah,
new
it should be.
curriculum.
Like, that is, how could you not?
It's already happened.
So
we're still behind. Like
Yeah.
we are still behind.
We're
that we
past
haven't been teaching this
cyberbullying.
for the last 10 years already.
There was cyberbullying when I was in school. No one was getting
100%.
punished for it.
Yeah.
No one was getting punished for it until
MSN
a couple
bullying?
years ago.
Yeah,
but
that was huge.
Yeah.
It
I
was
remember
huge. But
using
then
MSN.
you would like go to
Yeah.
school and tell your teachers, but they were like, I don't understand. Like,
Yeah,
this
what's
happened
the-
at
what's the
school? No,
missing?
oh, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
It has nothing to do with school.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
The internet is just like so vast and so amazing, and I love it, and definitely a millennial and quite addicted to it. But it's also so scary, and everything changes. Like even we were just talking about how like we didn't have anything when we were kids, really, and then like Instagram being readily available, like for high schoolers, but also now that kids have phones when they're 6, like they have too much information.
wild.
Like
It's
they
very
can,
true.
it's
Well,
too much.
Yeah.
It's I mean the component of using your phone and having it with you all the time is an addiction in itself.
Yeah.
I'm even reading a book about how to break up with your phone. It's not saying like get rid of it,
Boring
but
it after.
it's just
Yeah,
learning to be
right.
mindful. Like when you touch your phone, it's like what for, why now, and what else could you be doing?
Yeah.
And think about that. Every time you touch your phone, it's a habit to pick it up. People pick it up like on average 80 times a day.
I'm
That's
not
insane.
surprised by
And it
that.
doesn't even have to make a noise for people to pick it up. It's just
It's
habit.
the dopamine. So, like the one time you had a notification that felt good, like a friend saying, "Hey, what's up?" or someone liked your photo, your brain has learned that there's
get
going to
this
be
from
something
that.
good.
This delivers good
you keep
things.
doing it.
Yeah.
And even if there's nothing, you'll keep doing it. That's like why we hear phantom rings and phantom chimes.
That's crazy.
That's
I
scary
didn't even
because
think
I get
about
the
that, but
phantom
it's so
vibrations a
true.
lot.
They're addictions, which is crazy.
I used to, this makes me feel old too, but I used to like I'd be like at Weldon at Western studying in the library. I did study sometimes. And like I had my BlackBerry, but like beside my computer, my books, and I would like look to see if the red light was flashing because that meant you got a BBM.
Yeah.
And I literally would be like this, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
This is even before iPhones and Blackberries were that addicting. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was so
you can't even like do anything on that.
No, you could just like BBM
Just
your
wait
friends.
for someone to
Exactly.
Wait for someone to update their BBM status.
Well, I think it's safe to say like the internet has come a long way, and it's going to continue to come a long way, and social media is going to grow, and we're going to have to grow with it, but that's life, I guess.
Yeah.
So you go from one change to another, and we're just getting technical changes now.
Hello, and welcome to the December episode of the Fresh Talk. We're all in our Christmas sweaters, our festive sweaters. Beautiful. Look at your boobs. He tried to wear this, but it didn't work. It's too booby for me right now.